everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm using the mic today, so when I got the mic out, you know it's pretty windy, which is a shame, because today Rose and I were actually due to be out on Coniston Water in a canoe today, but it's a little bit blowy, a little bit choppy to say the least. Certainly a bit too much for our little inflatable, because we initially were planning to canoe up this side of the lake against the wind, which originally was going to be gentler, up to the end of Coniston there, and we would then come back, visit the island, and then come back along this side here on the way back down. We even looked at going to a different water and doing some canoe hire, but unfortunately, the wind just seems to be picking up through the day. Unfortunately, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning now, but we had planned on being out on the water about 8 o'clock in the morning, but we were up a little bit later last night than we were supposed to have been. And as a result, oh wow, there is some nutter canoeing out there. But yeah, as a result, we got a late start, and that means we're falling behind on the wind schedule, and it's just picking up the more it goes on. There is somebody canoeing out there to the island. And actually, I don't think if we were canoeing with the wind, I wouldn't be too worried about it, because we would be close to the shore. The wind would be pulling us back into the shore. So, yeah, I wouldn't have been worried about being pulled out into the lake. But, yeah, unfortunately, we need to get back to where we launch. And at some point, that means going against the wind, whether we start that way or end that way. And I just don't think with Rose and I, we've got the strength or the experience to battle against this wind on an inflatable canoe, and even on a rigid canoe. Yeah, might have needed a bit of assistance or stronger arms than we've got right now. But that is a shame, but it doesn't matter. We've still got another day yet. We've got today and tomorrow still left on the road trip, so might see if we can get out tomorrow, but it's looking like it's a very rainy day tomorrow as well, so we will see. These things are sent here to test us, but it's still a beautiful spot, so I just thought I'd show you a little bit of Coniston Water and what we would have seen. In the meantime, we better go and find something else to do, so I'll see you soon, guys. But what a beautiful place, eh? Coniston Water. Stunning location, lovely piece of water, and just amazing backdrops and views. I know I've said it a few times now, but the Lake District really is one of my favourite places to visit in this country. It really is England's garden as far as I'm concerned. It's just beautiful. Anyway, over there is little Serenity with Rose. So I better head back and we go make up a plan B, or C maybe by now. See you soon, guys.
No, I don't need a mansion in Montana. I don't want a penthouse in Perry. No gables and eaves, 4,000 square feet, just to fill up with things I don't need. And I know to some it makes no sense, but I'm not living just to pay my debts. I've got nothing against that white picket fence or those big American trees. On we go down the endless road. How can we know what tomorrow holds? I know this life gets so heavy, so I'll carry it with you, and I know you'll carry me too. The sunrise view will always be new. Each morning when I wake up with you. Someday we'll have our own acre or two. We'll have a garden and a shed for your tools. But for now there's no rush, 'cause we still got so much left to see. On we go down the endless road. How can we know what tomorrow holds? I know this life gets so heavy, so I'll carry it with you. And I know you'll carry me too. And we'll be home wherever we roam.
Hello everybody, so I don't know if this is plan C or plan D now, I think maybe we're on, but it turned out to be quite a wet and windy day today, well certainly the first half of the day, so as mentioned before we couldn't get onto Coniston Water, it just wasn't going to be the safest thing to do on our little inflatable canoe. So we waited out the worst of the wind and the weather, and now it's eased off a bit. We are now at Stagshaw Gardens, which is a gardens that was made, they started in about 1959, and it's basically in Stargill Woods, I think it is. I'll double check that name and I'll put it up here just to confirm. But yeah, it was a 8-acre area in the woods that was been turned into this amazing, beautiful woodland garden. Not sure how many flowers are going to be out yet, but we're going to take a look and just see what we can find. So yeah, come and join us in Stagshaw Gardens. It's so nice to be surrounded by dense forest. It's been a long time. Down in the south of the country, certainly in the area that I live, we don't have a lot of woodland and forestry. So it's nice, a nice change to get into some thick, dense woodland. How pretty is this?
Cold rain, making rivers on my window late last night. Cold rain, cold rain. Rain in the shadow, in my head on my window pane. Shadow, don't you bother me anymore. Don't you darken up my door. Shadow, don't you follow me anymore. Just lie and stay there on the floor. Sunshine, shine on this frail head of mine. Sunshine, sunshine. You've been making shadows wherever I go.
What do you reckon? Emergency shelter for one night? Look at this!
It might fall on you.
Yeah, it might fall on me. Maybe not. I wasn't worried about that till she said. But look at this. I hope the light is enough. Probably can't tell on there because it's really dark, but it actually goes really far back. I could easily lay right under that. Oh, Jesus. Nearly fell over again.
Coyotes, they've been yipping all night just like back home. Laughing in the shadows and how their eyes do glow. Shadow, don't you bother me anymore. Don't you darken up my door. Shadow.
It'd be really nice if they put some signposts on this walk, because there's a lot of trails going off. There's a lot of really nice things to see here apparently, but
I feel
no
like
idea
that
where.
takes you out the garden.
Here on the floor.
That's where we started. But we're getting wet now, so time to call it a day.
Yeah, as Rose just said, we're starting to soak through our clothes now, even the rain jackets, so we are going to call it an end to the gardens. But honestly, Stagshaw Gardens really is quite pretty, and the woods that it's within is just as awesome. A lovely old ancient wood. Even on a rainy day like today, it's really nice to see, but I imagine on a dry day and a sunny day, really worth a visit. Just lovely. Anyway, see you soon, guys. Well, it has been a very wet and windy day today, I can tell you now. It's been an interesting day. Rose and I have tried to battle through and entertain ourselves and just deal with the weather. Even the wind doesn't even know which way to go today, honestly. It's been interesting. It's been a laugh, actually, but it has certainly been it's been a bit more of a challenging day today than we were expecting. Didn't get out canoeing as we were hoping to, and didn't actually get to do one of the main events that we were going to do this trip, which was Scafell Pike. But we'll have to come back for that one, because that's certainly a trip on the radar. One of the main reasons we were coming back to the Lake District was because we were going to climb England's highest peak. As it's only it's 978 metres, whereas Ben Lomond that we did recently in Scotland was only 972 metres, so there's literally only a few metres in it. But the difference between Ben Lomond and Scafell Pike and England's highest peak is that Ben Lomond, there was quite a few areas where it was a reasonable ascent, a gentle ascent, whereas this peak we were going to climb this time it's a lot more vertical. We were going to do the shortest route because it's the quickest time. Oh my word, this wind doesn't really know which way it wants to go. Every time I turn around and face a different direction, it blows towards me, no matter which way I face. Anyway, so we were going to try and climb that as well, and that's not happened just because, unfortunately, the weather is just not suitable to do it or attempt it. But never mind. It's been a great trip, and it's been, even today with the extreme wind and rain, it's been a really enjoyable day. But it has made eating a little bit of a challenge. We're nearly out of gas, so I'm trying the wood fire as well, just to make a brew. One of the things I'm looking forward to getting finished in the van is actually having something to cook on. That's going to be a game changer. I mean, we do have, at the moment, I have a bed in it. I'll probably give you guys a quick share of it tomorrow. But pretty much Everything that I've built in there, I've only built in there literally for this weekend. It'll be coming down again after this trip. It's fully insulated now. I am going to release the next conversion video soon, but it is fully insulated all the way around now. And yeah, I've built a temporary bed and toilet area, but that's coming down so that I can then finish boarding the rest of the van. I've got to put a last thermal layer, like a membrane, all the way around it, and then carpeting, hopefully, and then I can start the building of of the bed and stuff for the final build. But I just wanted to have something for us comfy to sit on, to sleep on rather, on this trip. So yeah, I've knocked us up a temporary sleeping area and storage area, which has been a godsend. It's made a massive difference. It's been so comfortable. Obviously, actually in a bed, even though we're still using the inflatable mattress at the moment. Yeah, just been raised up off the floor. The van being insulated, it's been so much warmer now as well. It's just been brilliant. It really has. So yeah, looking forward to when we actually get it done though, when it's finished. That'll be a massive game changer. But it's quite sad. 5-day trip, and tomorrow will be the last day. But hopefully, all goes to plan tomorrow. We've got quite a lot lined up for the last day. We've got Kendal to visit. We've got Hardrow Scar. It's going to be a great place to visit. It's a really nice waterfall. Hawes in the Yorkshire Dales, beautiful countryside and area, and Aysgarth Falls as well. Just amazing section of waterfalls there. Yeah, really can't wait to see that. I haven't seen that since I was a kid, so that's going to be great to go back and see. So yeah, quite a lot planned for the last day on the road trip back. So if you're not from the UK and you fancy a taste of a traditional English pub while you're in the area of Hawes or Hardrow Scar, Hardrow Force, take a look at the Green Inn, which is literally right next to Hardrow Force.
Green Dragon Inn, actually.
Sorry, the Green Dragon Inn. Very traditional, typical Yorkshire pub, and you'll see why coming up in a minute. My dad would have joined in. Apparently this is the linen fold room. This is where you came to fold linen. I've stayed in hotels far less lavish than this room that they folded linen in. Look at this, guys. The linen fold room.